What's up, guys? Tony here, Stephen over there. Green Bay Packers fan and all the Philly team fan. I do follow other teams, but not NFL teams. Right, do you want to start off, Steve?
I've actually got one for you that I found the
You
other
were
day
more
that was
prepared
quite
than me this week.
interesting.
Go on.
I took a screenshot of it when I saw it on social media because I thought you'll appreciate this one. Actually involves the Packers. So it's the top 5 ages of teams. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Packers are the youngest team still.
Youngest full roster, number 1, Packers, 25.11 years old.
I've seen that the other
Then the
couple of
Bucks,
weeks back, I think.
Then you got the Bucks, 25.59. Eagles 25.62, Giants 25.7, and the Chiefs 25.73.
Okay, now.
But
That's
do you
mad,
want to know
isn't
the oldest full roster?
Yeah, go on. Raiders.
Dolphins at number 1,
Jesus.
27.30. Vikings 27.15. 49ers 26.98. Commanders 26.97. And Falcons 26.89.
Bloody hell. Did you
But
know?
the Packers have also taken the youngest starters age, 25.49.
Bloody hell. That's a young team, isn't
Yeah.
it? I seen Aaron Rodgers is like 44.
Yeah. He's literally the oldest person in the league.
He is, isn't he? Yeah, he's been playing for...
I think the next person's
years.
like 38, 39, I think.
He played...
I don't think there's anyone close to him.
I think he's only played for the Packers and
Jets.
The Jets. They're the only two teams he's played for.
Technically, he hasn't actually played for the Jets.
Not yet.
No. Ran out, popped his Achilles and went back.
I still haven't watched that. I haven't watched any of Hard Knocks last week. I didn't watch any.
I haven't watched any of it, if I'm honest.
Did you watch the Michigan's fucking documentary?
I was going to watch it tonight.
I can't remember what it's called.
And then I got a delivery that I've been waiting a week for, and that was a whole shit show.
I can't remember what it was called now.
Oh. I can't. I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called now, but it is actually, I think, in the long run, because it's all about sign stealing.
Untold Sign Stealer.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's actually come out you need to watch it. It's real deep into sign stealing, other college teams, plays and stuff like that.
Yeah, it says here, as the Michigan Wolverines dominated on the field, shocking allegation triggered an NCAA investigation that called the team's success into question.
That was last season. It's still ongoing now, I think, the investigation. But they now have the same thing that the NFL has, don't they? Is it C2P, coach to player headset?
Oh, the audio thing. Yeah. Pretty sure they do.
Yeah, quarterback and one defensive player have it now.
Yeah.
It's come in this season after this whole thing's come to light about someone, or they're all stealing each other's things, but they're questioning whether Michigan was the worst for it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You need to watch the documentary. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it.
Apparently, a big part of it is because they went undefeated, didn't they, last season? And that's apparently what triggered it. Yeah, because they were undefeated.
But then when they got rid of the guy that was stealing the play signs for them, they still won anyway. Yeah. So it's like, do you know what I mean? Is that the whole reason? Is it not the whole reason? It's fucking crazy.
But it was called into question because they didn't take any defeats last year.
Yeah.
It was a perfect season. They won the championship. They literally took everything.
Yeah. Can't really blame people for questioning that, though, can you?
No.
If I'm honest.
No, I mean, if they'd taken a few defeats or something, they probably wouldn't have batted an eyelid. It would have been it is what it is. But they didn't get defeated by anybody, so everyone's like, there's something smells a bit fishy.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Did you see Kadarius Toney got kicked off? He's no longer with the Chiefs.
I was literally about to bring that up myself.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, that was coming.
Yeah, it was coming.
I mean, they put him in at running back for a few snaps during practice, so...
I wondered how long it was going to take before he stayed with... I didn't think he would start. I thought maybe he'd be moved to the practice squad.
No, honestly, I thought if anything, he'd be put on practice squad.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
But I thought he might get put on practice squad as a running back.
Yeah. Get him a few, like a season with practice squad as a running back, see the season after, see how he plays.
I thought that's what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But for them to just fully say, no, we don't want him at all.
Yeah.
It's no real surprise. He was terrible at catching.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it? If that's your job, and that's what you got to do, you need to do your job, especially when they're paying you big money.
Yeah, I mean, you look at any other wide receiver, they miss, say, 2 passes a game. Every fan just berates them. Mm-hmm. Shit, you should be doing your job. You can't drop the passes.
He got that last season, but what's going on with my hat? It's sitting really weird on my head. I don't know. I don't know. But he's gone. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know where he's gone or anything like that. I don't think anyone else picked him up, have they? I don't think so.
Let me just have a quick check.
I've got quite a bit of Chiefs stuff. I didn't.
So all the news on him just seems to be about him getting cut.
Maybe he's just.
So I think he's going to be a free agent.
The Chiefs had quite a bit going last week because they let go Louis Rees-Zammit, didn't they?
Yeah, but do you see he got signed by Jags?
Yeah, he's with the Jacksonville Jaguars now, isn't he? Yeah, I was reading a thing just before we came on this that there was a reporter was speaking to a Chiefs reporter, and the Chiefs were well into him. Like, you could buy his jersey. You could buy his jersey. They made
such a fuss about it. You could literally buy his jersey as a Chiefs jersey.
Yeah, he was number 9. He got a few.
Remember, but
yeah, I think he was. He got a few plays in the preseason. I think they're so set on they want to win the Super Bowl. They've just cut anyone that could potentially.
Yeah.
Not
basically anyone who's not ready to go right now.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're not ready to go to the Super Bowl this year,
you're gone.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes.
Yeah. They've turned into a Super Bowl three-peat machine. That's all they care about.
That's all they care about now, isn't it? They don't care.
You've got to be ready to go now, otherwise you're gone.
Yeah. And then you got Rashee Rice. He is not on paid leave or the exempt list. He's ready to go. That's it. That's all they've said now. They were going to put him on leave
because they're going for that Super Bowl.
Yeah, they want to put him on paid leave.
They don't care about what he's done. They want that Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. He shouldn't be playing.
This is all the Chiefs are going for now.
Yeah, because they just re-signed Creed Humphrey.
They just want to get the 3rd Super Bowl ring.
Yeah. Do what's never been done. Get that 3-peat. That's all they're interested in.
Yeah. I was asked on Sunday at practice, have we done a podcast about our predictions for the season? And I was like, no, it's way too early to make a prediction, I think, as to how it's going to play out. Pre-season, I mean,
you can make great. What they call stupidly early ones, but I've seen so many people saying it. They don't pan out.
No. I'm going to say, if the Chiefs don't get to the Super Bowl...
They're making the playoffs.
Yes, I was going to say they're going to make the playoffs, right? But I'm going to say, Chiefs in the playoffs. I want to see Green Bay in the playoffs. I reckon Eagles will go to the playoffs. What'd you get? 6 teams for the playoffs? 8 teams. 8, isn't it?
My brain is fried. I haven't thought about it for so long. I literally had a thing about it earlier, but I don't.
Chiefs, Packers, Eagles. I reckon this year we will see the Lions. No, the Bears.
So you get 7 teams to a playoff on each side. Because you get 6 that compete for a wild card spot.
Yeah.
And you get 1 that goes on a bye.
All right, so playoffs: Chiefs, Packers, Eagles, Bears. That's what I've got so far.
Chiefs. So Packers
looked really good last year.
AFC. Yeah, NFC. So who else in the NFC could go? Detroit?
Yeah, I did think the Lions. Chiefs, Packers, Eagles, Lions, Bears.
Just trying to think of who's on which
AFC
side.
up. You got Kansas City, Baltimore Ravens. Ravens
are going to playoffs, 100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna write this down properly. Let me AFC, NFC this. Oh mate, I've got so many bits of paper on my desk that Daisy's drawn little pictures on. I've just realised I've just written all over a picture. AFC.
AFC. What have we got? We've got Baltimore.
KC.
Chiefs.
You're going Ravens.
Yeah. I reckon Texans.
Do you reckon the Texans?
I mean, they made it last year. Under CJ Stroud, remember?
Yeah, Stroud, yeah. So how many do we need from AFC?
We need 7.
7 from the AFC.
Got 3.
KC, Ravens, Texans, yeah.
Buffalo and the Bengals, I reckon, should make it because Joe Burrow's back, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And Buffalo always kind of gets right to the edge.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just looking at it now to see
Dolphins.
who possibly.
They made the playoffs last year, didn't they?
I think they made the wild card. I don't think they ever get much past the wild card.
But Titans, Jags.
I was going to say I'm leaning more towards either Jags,
Chargers. Sorry. We'll go Jags because I've seen some stuff that they are on a. It is all or nothing this year.
I was going to say they're supposedly going all in this year, aren't they?
Yeah, let's go Jags. And then NFL, bloody hell. NFC teams.
Packers, Eagles.
Packers, Eagles.
Bears.
Oh.
Detroit.
Lions. Vikings
49ers.
as well, man. Yeah, 49ers.
They're going to the playoffs.
Vikings.
And we've got for the NFC.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's so much easier
when you can see what's where.
Yeah. I don't think Seahawks or Rams or Giants.
No.
Falcons.
No.
Arizona or Washington. Saints definitely not. Panthers.
I hate to say it, but I'm leaning towards the
Cowboys. Yeah, same.
Do you know what I mean? As much as I hate them, they have been a pretty consistent team right on the bubble.
Yeah. That is the AFC and NFC. That is
so
our
you're going to have to stash that somewhere and see what happens.
We got so sidetracked then. Jesus.
That's not a bad sidetrack for me, though.
Oh, what the hell did I do there? I almost sent you a picture of a foot.
Yeah, I don't want that, thanks. Mine is screwed enough as it is.
There we go.
So, one thing that I did see that interested me. Where was it? Yeah, the Browns, QB Deshaun Watson, between the two of them, restructured his deal, converted 44.79 million of his base salary into a signing bonus, which created 35.83 million in cap space.
Who was that with?
That's the Browns.
I've seen another team just had a new cap space open up. Also more.
That's given them I think it's 50 or 60 million in cap space.
That's a lot of money, isn't it?
That's the most in the league.
That's a whole lot of money.
Considering they've actually got some decent. They've got
the Browns. I've not watched much of the Browns. Like this season, I need to make it my mission.
But they've got Myles Garrett, who's
like last season. I only really watched NFC. I didn't watch too many of the AFC games or anything like that.
No, I watched if I'm honest, I've mostly watched NFC East games or highlights.
Same.
But I would try and keep up on who's doing what in the rest of the league.
Yeah. I would only really watch Packers games, Eagles games, KC games.
So I watched all Eagles games. I watched sort of the 5-minute versions of some of the NFC East to see what happened.
Yeah.
And then Packers, Chiefs, and who else? I watched a bit of Ravens.
I did watch.
They were dominating last season.
I watched quite a few Vikings games last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, not masses, but
I watched a few of their highlights. Josh Dobbs was quite interesting to watch in his ones.
Hang on.
There were so many QBs out of the league last year. It was wild. Injured. I don't think there was a team that didn't have a QB with some sort of injury last season. Yeah, I made a note. 62 million in cap space is what the Browns money have.
I'm just trying to think about that now. Packers didn't. We got rid of both of our backup QBs after preseason and brought in a new QB. Yeah, but
didn't they take another one? Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, we brought in a new one. Malik something. I haven't got it.
I saw a flash of something on that one.
Yeah. I didn't look into it because I thought, what's the point? Unless Jordan Love goes down with something real major, I don't think we're going to see him play.
Yeah.
That is my thinking on it. We did, however, get rid of both of our kickers as well and took on a new kicker, Brandon Neverson, after they let go Anders Carlson and Greg Joseph.
Well, I saw something about Anders Carlson missing like 3 crucial field goals.
Yeah, he missed quite a few field goals last year.
He missed quite a few, but I mean, like 2 of them were game-winning and 1 was in the playoffs.
Yeah. So all through the preseason, we had all 3 kickers taking a kick.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of both of them, and they signed rookie kicker Brandon Neverson. I got 5 things about him, okay? He made the second longest field goal of the preseason of 59 yards. 59 yards wasn't even the most important kick he made. Yeah, wasn't even the most important kick he made against the Seahawks. They kept tabs on him all summer. He kicked for all 3 schools that he went to, all 3 colleges he kicked for.
Yeah.
In his 6-year college career. He owns the longest made field goal in NC State history, which is still a yard shorter than his career long in high school. 57 yards was his longest field goal until he kicked a 59.
That's one way to do it.
It's mad, isn't it? But that's all I had on him.
The only thing I can say about our kicker is we re-signed him to like another 4-year contract. He's only played for the Eagles.
When you get a good kicker, they're not going to let him go.
And he, I think, twice last season, 2 or 3 times made a 59-yarder. I think he might have tried for a 60 at one point last season, or 61.
You think...
I believe he made it as well.
Did you see the video I sent you of Pat McAfee? Did I send that to you?
There's been a few, mate.
He kicked a soccer ball out of a stadium. And
I think I saw that. I don't know if you sent it, but I'm pretty sure I saw that.
I think he tore his hip flexor.
Yeah, he's got that massive pool of blood, isn't he?
Yeah, it's down in his hamstring.
Yeah.
That is weird, man.
Because I saw a video of it where he showed where the pool of blood is. Mm-hmm. He said he can feel the pain much farther up.
Yeah, because he's tore his hip flexor, the blood's just like the gravitation. Yeah. Gravity's just made it go down, I suppose, isn't it?
Oh. That's a wild injury to have.
Hip flexor to tear as well, man. Jesus Christ. That is painful.
But it's one of those ones that, like, the blood won't stay where the injury is. So it's like just pulling inside your leg a bit.
He said that it can go down to his foot as well. Oh.
Yeah.
Could end up in his foot. Fuck that. I'd rather not have that.
I'd rather they just cut it open and put